I'm changing my hair colour, but I don't know what it will be changed to yet, so you know more than me at this moment in time because you read the title and clicked on the video. But as you can see, my hair is currently blue and I don't want it to be blue. I like it at this faded stage, but the colour that I was using on my hair is very intense. It's very dark. It's like a really deep cobalt kind of blue. It looks like this, and I decided that I don't want that anymore. Just before I went blue, I had green hair, so underneath this is green. That's what this sort of coming through is. And I'm just trying to change it to something. I thought I would bring you along on the process of changing it from what it is now to what it will be. I've been using a anti-dandruff shampoo, which I've now used 3 times, and I've been having hot showers or baths, and I've washed it probably a total of about 6 times now since I decided that I was going to do that, and pretty much every day because I'm trying to fade out the colour, but in the gentlest way I possibly can. I'm going to just keep checking in with you and let you know how the fading process works and how long it takes for me to actually get it to light enough to get it out with, say, a colour remover or, unfortunately, maybe bleach. We'll see. So I will check back in another couple of weeks. We'll see how long this takes to fade and I'll let you know how everything is going. Hello again! So it hasn't been a few weeks, it's been a few days. Turns out I might be impatient when it comes to my hair. So there's something you can do to kind of help speed up the process of removing some kind of unnatural colour from your hair, and I've never tried it before, but I've heard of it and I started doing research and watching videos and everything, and I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. So what this is using vitamin C tablets and shampoo to remove your hair colour. Something about the vitamin C pulls it out. I don't know how that works. Apparently it does. If you know, feel free to explain it to me. When I was looking this up, people were basically getting some vitamin C tablets and crushing them up into powder, or using powdered vitamin C already, which is probably far easier, but quite frankly it doesn't take that long to squish it with things and make it all powdery. And then taking this vitamin C powder and mixing it with anti-dandruff shampoo and then just applying it to their hair and leaving it for a while. Probably repeating that process several times, but it does apparently, or at least it seems to, strip out hair colour a lot faster than just regular washing. So I took about 5 of these and crushed them up in this little bag, and this looks dodgy as hell. Really does. So I am going to take my crushed up vitamin C and mix it in a bowl with my nice and cheap Superdrug's own brand anti-dandruff shampoo, Citrus. And I'm gonna mix it all up together in this using a little spoon. And I've also got some gloves because although this doesn't actually damage your skin or anything, it is apparently very drying and I don't want to have to deal with dry skin on my hands. So I'm actually gonna mix this together right now because apparently you're supposed to do this immediately after you've mixed it. So let's do it. So I've got my powdered vitamin C there and I've got my anti-dandruff shampoo, and I'm just gonna pour that in and then mix it all up. I'm adding quite a lot because I'm putting it on dry hair, so let's see how this goes. I kind of wish I had a bigger bowl. So I got a bigger bowl because that was totally gonna foam over, and it's kind of gone like, you know that marshmallow spread stuff? Like fluff, I think it's called. It's kind of like that. So now that I've mixed that up, I'm going to start applying it to my hair, and hopefully it doesn't take too long, but we will see. Well, no going back now. I'm just gonna let this sit on my head for probably about an hour. You can leave it however long you like. It can be half an hour or a few hours, whatever you personally feel like or can be bothered with. And I will check back in with you once it's done and we'll see how it's gone. Hello there! I am back after the first application of the vitamin C that you saw just before. And as you can see, it's not faded that much. Still very vibrant, but it has definitely faded a lot. Like the blue's gone down, and the green bit that was really clinging like on this bit, just on this layer, that's definitely faded a lot. But if you lift up this bit, that blue has barely gone. It is definitely lighter than it was,
but still very much clinging in there. So what I think I might do is try this a couple more times, but I think it's gonna have to be a bleach thing if I actually want to get rid of the blue. So I will check in with you again when either the vitamin C has really done a good job, or I'm deciding to bleach bath it or just straight bleach it. Or whatever else I decide to do. It might end up just being green dye. Don't know yet, still not decided. Hello again! It has been a few more days and I've done maybe 4 or 5 of those vitamin C washes in total. And as you can see, it has faded it a lot, but it hasn't faded it as much as I would kind of like it to have faded in order to go, say, a different kind of vibrant colour or even ginger, which I would like, but like the doctor, it doesn't seem like that's going to be a possibility. The other option, of course, if I did want to do that kind of thing, is to bleach out the blue. But quite frankly, I've decided I don't want to do that. I don't want to damage my hair that much more, which is what would happen if I did decide to bleach it. Yes, it would probably get rid of the colour, but would my hair be at all healthy? No, it would not. And if you are happy to do that, that's absolutely fine. I just have decided that I don't want to. I don't want to damage my hair further than it already is, except for the little bit of damage that I'm going to cause now. So what I've decided to do is actually dye it back to something similar to my natural colour, but it will be a little bit darker because my natural colour is actually like a dark ash blonde, and if I was to put that, actually what that would be, over this, it would probably not come out. Before I can do that, I have to neutralize the blue color, because if I was to put the browny blonde straight over this, it would end up kind of like a swampy greeny brown, and that's just not pretty. In order to neutralize the color, you need the opposite color on the color wheel, and that for me is orange, because the opposite of blue is orange. If it was green still, the opposite would be red. Purple is yellow, you know, so on and so forth. Now, as I said, the reason you'd want to do this is so that the colour that you put onto your hair doesn't turn out this horrible swampy green. And basically what this will do, or at least should do, is kind of neutralise the blue and make it more of a brown colour to put the permanent dye over. Now, I've never actually had to do this before, so I have no idea how it's going to turn out, to be honest. I'm just going to try it and see. So if you will bear with me, I'm going to apply this, and then once I've done that, I will show you what it's like. So I've done with that, and this is what my hair is doing now. Just take it out a little ponytail. It's a mixture of all sorts of colours, if you can see that. It's like purple in the bits that were the most blue. In the lengths though, there are some sort of greeny blue bits still, but it is definitely a lot less blue than it was, and that's what I needed. So this now should hopefully be a good base to put the permanent colour over. I'm not 100% sure on how well it will take, considering that there is still some sort of bluey greeny bits in it. The things that I need to use for the permanent colour application are a tint brush, a mixing bowl, and some gloves. And most importantly, the colour itself. The colour that I've gone with is this XP100. It's like a 100ml permanent colour. This is actually a shade darker than my natural hair colour. I'm about a 7. This is a 6, which in terms of what they call it is a dark blonde, but I'm a dark blonde, so I would probably say this is a brown. But maybe it's a dark blonde. I don't know. If you're a hairdresser, let me know. But when I went into Sally's, they did say that this will actually come out quite dark, so I'm expecting it to come out kind of like a medium brown and then fade to something more like my actual natural colour over time. Now you mix this to a ratio of 1:1 with green peroxide. This one is 6% or 20 volume, and you mix these together, 1:1, so whatever you use of this, same amount of this. Combine the two, and then you apply it to your head. Because I want to make sure that I get this bit completely right and I don't screw it up, I'm not actually going to apply this myself. I'm going to get John to do it. Fingers crossed this stuff turns out alright. I will see you in a moment with my phone instead of this camera, and we'll see how this goes. Also, you'll get to see John, which is nice. Whoa!
Here we go.
And there we go. That bit is done. It is on my head. hopefully it'll turn out alright and that none of the blue will show through, but we'll find out when it's done. Hi! So this is what it has turned out like after the first dye. It's still just like a little bit greenish in some places. I'm gonna, I think, redo it. So I've got myself another set of all the stuff. I've got the orange again, and I've got the dye in 6.00, and I'm just gonna redo it because you see on like this bit here it's really kind of chocolatey brown, but this bit looks a little bit like a petrol spill. So I'm gonna fix that up and then I will show you what it looks like when hopefully I'm done for the last time.
Ta-da! This is my new hair. You can tell by the fact that it's attached to my head. I thought I would curl it a little bit, you know, make it look all fancy for you. Normally I'm too lazy to do that. I'd probably just leave it doing its thing, which is a weird mixture between straight and wavy. You know, does both, whatever. I am actually really quite happy with it. I mean, I'm gonna seriously miss having blue because that was awesome. And more so I'm going to miss the green, which is actually what I had for the pretty much whole of last year. And I love that, but I'm also not going to miss the maintenance because it takes a lot of effort. What I've decided I'm going to do with this is either maintain it as it is or maybe grow out my natural colour, which, considering the length it is now, if I kept it at this length would probably take me about a year, maybe a little less because my hair does actually grow really quite quickly. There's a couple of little bits here and there where you can still kind of see a bit of a green sheen to it, and over time, if that shows through too much, I'll just have to recover it, possibly with a slightly darker shade. But that's fine, we'll see. It's kind of all just a trial and error process. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, that it was maybe a little bit useful for you or just interesting, whatever you happen to watch it for. And of course, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe for more videos each and every week if you haven't already. You know, all that YouTubey stuff that we all tell you to do on a regular basis. If one video a week is not enough for you though, don't you worry, I'm signed up to all those millions of social media sites that are out there, and you can find the links to those in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I hope you like it too. It's a bit dangerous to ask, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below, whether you like it or whether you prefer the green. Don't know if I should actually ask that one though, because I don't know if I actually want to know, because I might suddenly go, why did I get rid of the green and blue and stuff? Or I might be really happy and be like, yes, brown was the best decision ever, or something. I don't know. If you feel like giving me your opinion in the comments, feel free. It's been brilliant. You're awesome. I will see you next week. Bye.
And there you go, they should look something like that, and then they're ready to go in the oven. So if you put your oven at 190 degrees C and then pop these in for around about 10 to 15 minutes, just keep an eye on them. They should go a nice kind of golden brown colour.